We're officially in a buyer's market, but I'm sure you already knew that. Today, we're going to go over the stats and numbers for November, and I'm going to break everything down so you can stay updated on our market here in London, Ontario. It's all going to start right after this. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kendrick Blanchard with HouseSigma Real Estate Brokerage. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to stay updated on all future content. And like I said, we're going to go over the stats and numbers for the real estate market here in London, Ontario. I help a lot of people relocating to London, and if you're thinking about it and need some help, or you're someone just curious to know what your home might be worth in this market, then give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or just head down in the description below this video and use my calendar link to book a one-on-one call directly into my calendar with a few simple clicks. Let's get into it. The average sold price of homes here in London have dropped $212,000 since February's peak due to rising interest rates, with November showing its biggest decline since August. But we'll get into that here soon. On December 7th, the Bank of Canada announced its latest interest rate hike of 50 basis points, bringing the prime rate to 6.45%, with our next scheduled announcement on January 25th, 2023. The Bank of Canada is showing signs that they'll be slowing down their rate hikes in the new year, but to what extent, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let's jump into the stats. As we enter the winter market, the average sold price continues to drop. For November, the average sold price of a home was $611,000, down from $630,000 in October. That's a 3.1% difference in 1 month, bringing us down $212,000 since February's peak in the market. Naturally, as interest rates rise, the average price of a home falls as they become less affordable. Now, when we look at months of inventory, and if you don't know what that is, it just means if no more houses are put on the market starting today, it's how long the current active listings would last if homes keep selling at the rate they've been going. We've seen no change here since last month. For November, we have 2.8 months of inventory, so still lots to choose from if you're thinking about entering the market. Next up, we have active listings. With a 10% drop in the number since last month, currently for the month of November, with the active listings came in at 902 versus October at 1,003. In my experience, people don't move in the winter unless they have to. So when I see numbers like this, I imagine that a good portion of them are listings that have been on the market for quite a while. Next up, we've got the sales to list price ratio, and this also fell in November. And for those who don't know what a sales to list price ratio is, it just means the amount over asking that a home sold for. In November, this ratio is 96.5, down from 97 in October. That's a 0.5% difference. For example, based on the ratio of 96.5, if a home was listed for $700,000, it would have sold for $675,500. Now, for understanding real estate pricing strategies here in London, as of late, I've been seeing a ton of houses being listed for exactly what they're worth, with just as many being overlisted. Overlisted meaning that they're asking for more than true market value. Now, you might be thinking, well, why would someone do that? And there's a couple of reasons. The first being that right now, most people are writing offers under the asking price. So if they overlist it by, say, $20,000, they receive an offer under the list price, it can be a bit of a good faith tactic saying, hey, we came down 20, come up 10, and we have a deal. I wouldn't recommend doing this as it's likely to cause more harm than good, as your property can end up being on the market for much longer than anticipated, and it just doesn't have guaranteed results. The second reason someone might overlist the property is that they believe it's worth more than what the market is saying, which is completely understandable. This is someone's home after all, and selling your house is an emotional process. Additionally, the real estate market has changed so much since February that it can be hard for anyone other than a realtor to keep up with, and it just takes some time. This was a quick one, but that was London's November market update. Please share this with your friends if you found this information helpful, and if you're thinking about relocating to London and need some help, or you're a seller curious to know what your home might be worth in this market, just head down into the description below this video and use my calendar link to book a one-on-one call with me directly. I hope that helps everyone, and please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.